Hi guys, I'm Nina. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I do videos on motherhood and homemaking, and in today's video I'm doing a major kitchen decluttering, organizing, and cleaning. This space just feels a little suffocating right now. I need to go in and deep clean and organize spaces in my kitchen, starting with this corner. I think knowing summer was coming, I just kept putting off cleaning this space and feeling like I would get to it in the summer. And summer is finally here, and I know that I let this stuff pile up way too long. So I'm gonna start with this very messy corner and just start organizing all of these little items. I feel like the little items can seem so overwhelming, especially when I'm not sure where an item belongs. One of my things and rules that I live by is that every item needs to have a home. So every item in my house should have a spot where it belongs. That just makes cleaning up so much easier. If it does not have a spot, then it is most likely something that I need to get rid of, throw away, or give away because it no longer belongs in the house. So first thing I'm doing is taking everything out, and I'm actually putting it into little piles so I can put away those piles once I have them organized by items. Once everything is removed and put away, it'll be so much easier to wipe down and really clean this area. So these are the piles that I was talking about. This pile is toys and things that belong to my kids that need to go in their toy or crafting area. I have my books and personal items. I have my candles that are gonna go in the cabinet, and then some bathroom items and baby items. It just makes it easier when I'm putting items away to have them in groups, so I can just grab each group and put them where they belong in the house. This is currently my favorite candle. I just made the switch to non-toxic candles, so I'll link this one down below. This space was giving me anxiety before, and now it just feels so good to be clean and to be able to finally wipe down the counters. Side note, baby wearing is a great way to get anything done, especially cleaning and organizing. Obviously, my little one loves it. It put her right to sleep, and it gives me free hands to get things done. I'm just going to do a few cleaning tasks that I've been meaning to do and putting off in the kitchen, and then I'll finish organizing and decluttering some of the drawers, pantry, and canned good items that need organizing. It is now day 2 of decluttering and cleaning my kitchen, and today I'm going to go through my drawers and my canned goods. I'm starting with taking out all of my serving utensils and going through this drawer that is so bad. I have just been stuffing everything in here, and honestly I have so many things in here that I never use. I feel like I always go for the same few spoons and spatulas, and I don't even know what other junk is in here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take everything out and lay it out on my counter so I can see what I have, what I actually need, and if I have doubles of anything that I don't need to keep anymore. This was all the things that were in one drawer, so I'm gonna go through this stuff, but let me just finish cleaning out the other things that are in this drawer. I have so many measuring cups and some plastic spoons that we used for a birthday party earlier this year that I didn't want to just throw away, so I'm gonna find a place to keep those and see what other random items I have in there. I feel like everybody has a drawer where they just stuff random things in, and this is definitely my drawer for that. Not proud of it, but that's what it is. We all do it sometimes. So I'm gonna go ahead and wipe down because there's different crumbs and things in here just from storing things and never really being able to clean it because of having too much stuff in here. Okay, so I'm now organizing by item type. So for example, I'm putting all the spoons together, all the spatulas together, all the serving utensils together, the whisks together, and I'm gonna see how many I have of each item. There's no reason for me to keep 5 or even 10 spoons or something that's broken or rusting like this one. I'm gonna try and keep 1 to 2 of each item just in case one breaks. I'll have a backup, but I don't need 5 or 6. That's just keeping too many things that creates clutter for no reason. If you guys have been watching my channel recently, you know that I am on my journey to minimalism. I would definitely say I'm not there yet, but it is my goal to just own less things and have less items around my house. I feel like the more space I create, the easier it is for me to have good systems to manage and just good headspace and to feel like I'm in a safe, clean environment. These are the containers that were in my drawer before. They definitely were not clean, so I'm gonna go ahead and wash these and clean them before I figure out how I'm going to organize all of the utensils that I am keeping and the items in the drawer that I am keeping. I'm gonna find a new system of how I'm going to keep them organized in a way where it's easy to grab what I need versus before I would have to shuffle through so many items to find what it was that I was looking for. I have honestly struggled with these big bulky items just because they are my husband's for his cooking and his barbecue needs, which I'm gonna just respect that he wants to keep them and figure out a way to store them. And I am gonna be making a pile of things that I'm not gonna keep. I'm also trying to move away from plastic. I do still have a few, but I would much rather use wood or metal when it comes to things I use to cook with or serve with, just because I know that plastic can just have a lot of toxins in it, especially if it is heated up, which a lot of the times when you're dealing with food, it does get hot and warm. So trying to avoid plastic items as much as possible, as well as trying to simplify and minimize things in my life. I'm also very, very slowly working towards a non-toxic lifestyle. So those are the items that I'm keeping. I'm gonna go ahead and put them back in the drawers. And I'm also gonna go through my measuring cups. I had so many different ones and they were all over the place. So it was really hard to find the item that I needed when I needed to use one of these measuring cups. So I'm gonna go ahead and organize and put the things back in the drawer in a way that is easy, like I said, to find and grab what it is that I'm looking for. This drawer feels so much cleaner and more organized than it was before. So that already feels so good to have these drawers clean and organized. One fun new thing that I'm trying this summer is making my own bread. This is the second loaf I've made. I did leave this one overnight and it's pretty much ready to be cooked now. I'm gonna leave it for maybe another hour. I haven't gotten into sourdough yet. This was a really simple 3-ingredient bread recipe. If you want it, let me know below. Super easy, and the bread tasted so good. Even my first time making it, it felt so amazing to have fresh bread with our dinner last night. So let me know if you want to see that recipe. I'm gonna go in now and take out and declutter all of my hand towels. I have so many in that drawer that were just stuffed in there. It was never organized or folded. So I'm gonna go in, and any ones that are old or faded or that I never use, I'm gonna just keep and put aside so I can put in the bathroom for when I'm cleaning. These are the ones that I'm keeping, and then here I'm rolling up the ones that I'm gonna get rid of or move to the bathroom so I can use for when I'm cleaning instead of using them in the kitchen. The next area that I'm tackling is my canned goods. It is a mess in here. I also have my vitamins in here, and they are just all over the place. I'm not even sure what I have. Sometimes I feel like I go to the store and I just buy more beans and things, even if I don't know if I have it or not, just because it's a mess in here. So I'm taking everything out so I can see what I have, and then I'm going to organize it so it's easy for me to grab what I need. I'm not sure why this is in here. It needs to go. I never use this thing, so I'm gonna put it in a higher up cabinet since I really don't need it within reach. I also noticed the top of my fridge is dusty, so I went ahead and gave it a good wipe down. I'm putting the items that I use the most, which I think is my beans, probably black beans and kidney beans. I'm putting in this little container. I know they have organizers that you can buy on Amazon that might make it a little bit easier when it comes to canned goods, but I just did not feel like buying anything or spending more money right now. So I just grabbed a container that I already had, and I put the beans in a way that it's easy for me to see the labels, so I can just pull it out when I'm looking for some beans. And then the rest of the items I stocked by item. So for example, the diced tomatoes were all in a line, my soups were all together, my sauces were all together, and now I'm moving on to my vitamins. As I was pulling these out, I realized that there were so many that were expired already. So I started checking the labels and making sure that I didn't keep anything that was expired. Obviously, you don't want to be putting expired things in your body. So I went ahead and went through every single one. Some of them were so old, guys, like 2019. I had been keeping these vitamins for no reason, so I only kept the ones that were still good, and then I just organized them in a way that I could see and grab and go. And I made sure that this spoolie was fully functional. I was able to turn it all the way around without being jammed into items, and these are the items that I'm gonna get rid of. I'm feeling really good about how much I got done in my kitchen. I feel like I was able to do so much decluttering and create some more space. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a little housekeeping of putting away these dishes before I call it a day. And I feel like I can go to sleep tonight with a clean and decluttered kitchen space. So I hope this video was inspiring to you guys to go in to an area that needs decluttering or organizing in your home. You will feel so much better once you do. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to give it a like down below.